Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to the channel. I'm your host Mel. This is Cars and Cologne. And before I get started, if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button. Hit the bell notification so you know if and when I'm putting out any new videos. And most importantly, subscribe guys. Okay? We're going to get this video started, so I will see you after the intro. So, what I'm bringing you today is a thought that I had. If I were new, just getting into the game, I really don't know where to start, but I do know that I want to start somewhere. What category do I fall into? You're a beginner. So, I got some fragrances laid out that I think would help any beginner, price-wise. I'm trying to run the gamut. I'm trying to keep it on the lower end. Everybody, even if you got the means to do so, I don't think anybody would really just want to jump out and spend $400 or $500 on a fragrance right off the bat. Okay, there's a build up to that, regardless of what your finances look like. And I'm not trying to pocket watch. I'm just saying, work your way up, small steps. So I got some small steps for you that I think wouldn't be too hard to find. A lot of fragrances that were good a few years ago, maybe 5, 10 plus years ago, that we think are still relevant, they don't make anymore. So I tried to put together a list of some that are still here, still smell good, and are seasonal, okay? So bear with me. Let's get through this together, guys. First up, Dior Sauvage. Now, say what you want. Dior Sauvage is a beautiful fragrance. It's a banger. Okay, for the springtime, we're gonna start out in the springtime and I'm gonna work my way down to winter. So for the springtime, I think something fresh, something lavender would be nice. Dior Sauvage has you covered. I think it's a good one. What do you think? Next up. All right guys, next up from the house of Armani, we have Oud Satin, the original, way back. This is the best-selling men's fragrance, I believe, of all time. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I believe I'm right on that one though. But in this, you've got aquatic notes, you've got citruses, it's woody. It covers the gamut. This is a fantastic springtime fragrance, I believe. It can go for the summer heat, but I think it does better in the spring, okay? I think it'd be a little bit better in the springtime. And something that it don't say in the notes, I think it's a little bit soapy too. I think it's a good one. The original Oud Satin in the frosted bottle. All right guys, we're leaving the spring and we're walking into the summertime. Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua would be a great one. It's marine, it's aquatic, it's woody, it's green. It covers the summertime. This is an aquatic that the house actually brought back. Okay, they've released it 3 different times. Then they brought back the frosted bottle. That should tell you how good this fragrance is. It's a banger and it's a great one for the summertime. This is one, man, you really cannot go wrong with. It's an aquatic at its best. You cannot ask for more from this fragrance. It represents the summertime to its fullest, and it's at a bargain. Okay, it's everything on this list is sub $150 range. Okay, so if you're just starting out, you don't want to blow a big bag, but you want something nice for the summer, Paco Rabanne's Invictus Aqua, you can't go wrong with it. I guarantee it. Hold on. Got a few more for the summer. I'm not gonna let you down, all right? Give me a second. Like I said, I'm reaching in my bag on these, okay? These are some fragrances that you want to smell good, you want it to fit because you want to balance. If it's hot, you want to wear something for the heat. Nautical Voyage is a great one for the heat. You see the dent I put in this thing. It's fruity, it's fresh, it's aquatic, it's woody, it's a bit musky. At the top, you've got apple. In the middle, you've got lotus and mimosa. At the bottom, you have musk, oak moss, and amber. Really inexpensive fragrance. You can find it at pretty much any rack store. But actually, this sells out pretty quickly. They have a few flankers to this, but this is the original one. This is the one I think you should really pick up. If you can find it, you should really pick it up. It's a bargain, you'll smell good, and it fits the summer. One more for the summer. Give me a second. Okay, from the house of Tommy Bahama, we have Set Sail St. Bart's. This is one of my absolute favorite fragrances. Aquatic, green, salty, sweet, all this stuff at the same time. It's fresh. This is a less expensive version of Virgin Island water, but it is a beautiful summertime fragrance. Every time I've worn this during the summer, not only did it make me feel better and a bit more energetic, I got compliments on it. The other two that I presented, you get compliments. I've gotten compliments on as well, but none like this. Okay, this is a banging fragrance. It smells, it's perfect for the summer. You got notes of lime, you got notes of tequila, you got notes of agave, guava, salt, palm. I mean, this is one you just can't go wrong with. It's a great fragrance. Overall, summertime banger. Now, the downside is it doesn't last that long. But this is one, now I've said before, you can overspray any fragrance. I still stick with that, but you can go kind of heavy on the trigger with this one, okay? You can go kind of heavy, or just take it with you and respray. I will buy a backup bottle. I believe this is my second bottle of Set Sail St. Bart's, and if I go through this one, I'll go get me another one. I like it that much. Okay, now it's time to go into the fall. Give me a second. All right, guys, I've told you before that I'm a fan of the house of Alexandria fragrances. And to me, they make the closest iteration of fragrances to the original that I can think of, to be quite honest. And this one in particular, from Mr. Haney's mind, Mr. Haney's hands, is Royal Equestrian. Vanillic, woody, citrusy, ambery. You can see how much I used because I'm not playing around. This smells fantastic. It smells exactly like Leighton. And if you don't have Leighton money, I think this was sub $40, I believe. This is the 2 ounce 60 mil. I believe his 60 mils are going around now about 50 bucks. Back then, it's about 35 to 40 bucks. Okay, smell great, smell exactly like the clone. He tells you what he made the clone of. You can't go wrong with it, guys. It smells exactly like it. And I think it'd be a great one for the fall weather. Okay, the spices in this thing do it justice. Apple, violet, geranium, vanilla. You can't go wrong with it, and that, to me, encompasses the fall. And fall is my favorite time of year. I love the fall. Fam, for those of you who trust my word, you know I like what I like. I say what I say. Here's Leighton. My last video was of Leighton and Leighton exclusive. I'm a fan of Leighton. Of all the Parfum de Marly fragrances, I own most of them. I like all of them, the men's anyway. Leighton's my favorite. Overall, Harriet, everything. Leighton's my favorite. Okay, Leighton encompasses the fall for me. It's spicy, it's woody, it's aromatic. The notes in here really come together to bring the fall fragrances, that fall feeling into season for me. It's one of the ones you want to spray and take a deep breath. You want to spray this and just inhale it. Oh, this is a beautiful fragrance. Oh man, that starts out citric, it ends sweet and woody. It's heavy, really nice fragrance. Oh man, let me stop. We gotta get to the, we gotta get one more in. I got one more for you for the fall. Give me a second. Okay guys, now don't forget, this list is for the beginners. It's for people who are trying to find their way through, you know, trying to find out what they like. They stop by my channel, maybe I have some good ideas, and hopefully the original Spice Bomb for the fall season will be good to you. It's cinnamon, it's tobacco, it's leather, it's citric, it's warm, it's spicy, it encompasses the fall. Okay, yeah, they've had flankers, they've had some great flankers. Okay, Red Extreme, Spice Bomb Extreme, all great flankers, but they came from the original. Okay, and Victor and Rolf really did a great job on the original Spice Bomb. But it's not, everything's balanced. It's a well-balanced fragrance. And that's how I started the video out, talking about balance. You want balance in your seasons. Okay, and this is a well-balanced fragrance. Smells good, and it will do you right in the fall. Now, we're at the end of the year. We're going into the winter time. Another favorite season of mine. No bugs. Give me a second. Okay guys, it's cold outside. All right, just like it is right now in real life. It's cold outside. And when it's cold, you want to wear something heavy. This is a fragrance, again, for the beginner. CK1 Shock. Tobacco, spices, amber, woods, lavender, patchouli. Okay, that's telling you right there, you can spray this thing, you're gonna smell great. Okay, the downside to CK1 Shock, it doesn't last that long, but this is one you can find at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, Ross. You can find this at any rack store pretty much. You're gonna get it at a bargain. So you can take this with you and just respray it when you get to the point where you can't smell it anymore. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance. CK1 for a beginner. It'll smell good, it's easy on the pocket, and you might get a few compliments out of it. Next up. All right guys, from the house of Tom Ford, we got Ombre Leather. Okay, this is the original Ombre Leather, not the Parfum. Leather, white floral, spicy, amber, smoky, green. Okay, this is one you're gonna smell like a leather jacket. It smells great, it lasts, and I'm throwing in niche fragrances for those of you who don't mind, you know, the private blend collection, the Parfum de Marley's, the bit more expensive tastes that you might want to flex a little bit. Ombre Leather will allow you to do that. Ombre Leather smells great. it smells like a leather jacket. It smells exactly like leather. And if that's your goal, that's what you're gonna achieve. Next up. Okay guys, last on the list for the winter time, from the House of Alexandria Fragrances. This is Dark Night. Again, you can see the beating that I put on this because Alexandria makes some great fragrances, guys. They really do. This smells exactly like Black Phantom from the House of Kilian. It's sweet, it's caramel, it's chocolate, it's rum, it's woods, it's coffee, it's powder, it's nutty. You get all of that in this fragrance here. This is it. Dark Night from Alexandria Fragrances. It's a gourmand lover's dream. You know what? I'm gonna throw a niche in with this. I'm gonna hit you with the original. All right, Black Phantom from the House of Kilian. Caramel, chocolate, rum, woods, vanilla, okay, almond. Man, the accords in this thing are mouth-watering. How it's put together, beast mode. All right, you're gonna get what you pay for. It took me a minute. I had Dark Night a year before I got Black Phantom because it was always sold out. I used to get upset. I would end up buying something else because this is the one I wanted the most. Even the tester was empty. Okay, I'm telling you, Black Phantom is it. It is a gourmand lover's dream. Very, very well balanced, beautiful, gourmand, sweet fragrance. A great one to cut through the cold weather. And that's it, guys. For those of you who are a bit more budget conscious, I got something for you. You go out there and you say, Mel got a good track record with me. He give me some good recommendations. I don't mind spending a little bit more coin on it. You got your niche fragrances. Okay, so I think this is a list from spring through the winter. If you're a beginner, you're trying to find your way down this road, hopefully I helped you out with some of these fragrances. Okay, I'm Mel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, you gotta hit that bell notification. Alright, I'm trying to do at least 2-3 videos a week. Alright, I got a lot more time freed up and I'm trying to give it to you. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Okay, you smell good, you look good, you feel good. That's it. I'm Mel. Peace guys. I love you and I will see you in the next video.